Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Connecticut Sun in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And here are the Sun. Knowing how confident these teams are behind the arc, I bet the three ball will be flying in this one.
And when that's the case, it really comes down to which team is making them, not just taking them.
Yeah, and they'll both be making them, I think, at a steady clip. These players shoot it so freely because they've got the green light.
Now here is Queen. Bonner defending. Court Queen, that's good.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Yeah, let's play some basketball.
And Mrs. Incredible picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
That's a quick foul for her there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one close.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Here's Bonner. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feed.
From beyond the arc, DeWanna Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Now here's Boss. And here's Mrs. Incredible. And off the glass. That one's good.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Down low, Jones. Boss pulls it in. Now here is Queen. Boss, guarded by Jones. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Pulls it. They get it back. Here's Boss. Another one falls for the Sparks.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Now Carrington. It's Burton.
Expanding her range. She's off on that one. Here's Boss. The Sun pull it in.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Now here's Boss. And that one good.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here in the first, 3 minutes in. To the inside. No good that time.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Queen. The 3 ball. Good. First shot and first basket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Yeah, we'll see how long they can keep it going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Thomas a screen.
Trying to get back on track.
And it's Carrington missing.
The Sparks with the lead. Here's Court Queen. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Holloway. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. She hits both from the stripe. It's Burton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Bonner. Now here's Carrington. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line. Boss picks one up.
Well, the defense is right there, but Carrington does not hold back. And that commitment is what gets her the foul.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, a word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
And coming right down to it, playoff picture is clear for some teams, not so clear for others.
You know, the one thing is you definitely know if you at least have a chance by this point. Teams that do, they're really only focused on reaching that goal.
And teams that don't, well, their players have something else to play for. Whether that's upcoming contracts, personal awards, or even pride.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
10 points separating the teams. Thomas outside. Over to the wing. Now Burton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's misses incredible. And that one's good.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Burton. Jones outside. Just 5 to shoot. This is incredible with the rebound.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
And so here's Connecticut, down by 12. And here's Burton. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. The three-pointer is on target.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Pass to Court Queen. No good from outside. Bonner with it. And here's Burton. Carrington with the ball. And it's Queen with the foul. That's her first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Mabry. 3 from the inbound. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's Bell. Soft touch off the glass.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here's Mabry. Thomas outside.
Pass to Carrington.
4 on the clock. There's the 3. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
Handles the ball like a point guard. Thomas has the confidence and ability to disperse the rock.
Now here's Boss. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Court Queen. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Now here's Carrington. 8 points for her. Wing shot on the way. Yep, that one goes.
Well, look, no matter what the score is, her attitude has been perfect. I mean, she has stayed in attack mode.
Here's Clarendon. 8-point game. Pass to Boss. Inside. Here's Court Queen. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Bonner. Marina Mabry for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
Substitution on the court.
Now here is Boss. And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That's foul number 2 for her.
Already her 2nd foul. She's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Sun making a switch here. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Court Queen. Good, and Erica Hamby gets the assist.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Jackson outside. Pass to Court Queen. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
And again, no good by Connecticut. Now the Sparks with it. Leading by 12. Nails the baby hook.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
On. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Clarendon with it. Now Mitchell defending. Here's Court Queen. And Bonner pulls it down. Looking to end the drought. It doesn't go for her. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Sparks ahead, leading by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And Connecticut has possession. It's a 14-point game. Back to Mabry. Bonner outside. From outside, off the mark.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Right wing. Here's Alema. That's good on the jumper. Now Mabry. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Mitchell. Mabry. She's guarded by Aleman. Pass to Hahn. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
Now that is how you space the floor. Hanju understands the value of long-range shooting.
Now here is Queen. She's covered by Mitchell. Now here is Queen. Fast on Lamont. Outside Brink. Puts it up. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bonner outside. The tray. And another three for Connecticut.
Can't lose track of Bonner on the court. She's a capable shooter from all three levels.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
It's Marina Mabry with the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Got to do more than that to stop Mabry. She knows how to absorb contact.
Jackson outside.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. From past the arc, off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Yeah, I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Bonner outside. Mabry, she's guarded by Alamon. Marina Mabry on the wing. On a screen. Marina Mabry for three.
Brink brings down the board.
And some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Bonner outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bonner. Let's go with a three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a very rough first quarter from deep.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Queen. Now Lamont. Mabry covering. From the line.
On grabs the miss.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Mabry. The three. And Queen pulls it down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Brink's shot is off.
This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Mitchell outside. The 19-foot shot. She gets it in there.
With a balanced offensive attack, Bonner embraces mid-range opportunities because she'll take what the defense gives her.
Now here is Queen. She's got 5.
Outside Brink.
Past Alamont. From the wing. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. The Sun on offense, trailing by 10. It's Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Marina Mabry for three. Hamby grabs the miss.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Cans it from downtown.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
Now here's Thomas. Out to the wing. Pass to Bonner. 6 on the shot clock. It's Burton. Queen covering. Sun keep it alive. Bonner outside. Now Jones. Mabry defended by Mrs. Incredible.
Offensively, she's hurting them more than she's helping them this quarter.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Sun. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Oh, my gosh. She is scoring much more efficiently here in the second. I love this bounce back.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Here's Boss. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. And here's Burton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Outside for Mabry. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
That is Mabry's biggest value to this team. The ability to spot up, knock down shots.
Mrs. Incredible with it. 7 points in the game. And the foul on Boss.
Number 25.
That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Connecticut trailing. Now Burton.
Call out the screen! Call out the screen!
To the left side wing. Outside Mabry. Launches a three. No good, and now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10. Here's Court Queen. Good for another basket. She's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
It's Burton. Pass to Mabry. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Court Queen. This is incredible. Yep, that one goes. It's Burton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thomas outside. Pass to Mabry. Now here's Jones. Mabry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Thomas no good.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding too.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
And the shot goes in.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Burton. Up top Jones. Mabry. Thomas. She's covered by Hamby. From about 19 feet. Tried to bank it in, but misses. And the Sparks with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Court Queen. It's good.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
It's Burton, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Marina Mabry for three. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jones. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the middle. Boss. She's covered by Thomas. Count the basket.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical. Show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
To stop the run. That shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. The Sparks on top, leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
She went absolutely off those first two quarters, guys. And she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Now here's Bonner.
Hey, don't give her space.
The three is up. She gets nothing in that trip down the court. 5 of 9 with that miss.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside. They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
And the shot goes in.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
And here's Mrs. Incredible. From downtown, hits it from three-point range.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that Alyssa Thomas has been playing with 2 torn labrums for years now. I mean, talk about toughness.
Yeah, hence her one-handed shooting style. But she's an absolute warrior. She's not only playing through pain, she's doing it at an elite level.
Now here is Queen. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. Here's Mrs. Incredible. The Sparks get it back, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Holloway. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. so she hits both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Carrington. Drills it from outside.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
3 points.
Mrs. Incredible with it. 12 points for her. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Thomas outside. Out to the right wing. Now Burton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Burton. Bonner with it. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Burton with the rebound.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Bonner outside. Harrington just 4 to shoot. For 3. Bonner can't hit. And here are the Sparks now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Voss sets a screen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Court Queen. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Court Queen. And she banks in the layup.
If a defender is going to play off of her like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points on the board.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thomas outside to the right side. It's Burton, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Joanna Bonner for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's her 6th field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
Another 3. And the D hoping they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half.
Pass to Voss. Fires it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
It's Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Jones. Here's Harrington. Thomas a screen. And it's Carrington missing. So it's the Sparks now. Stolen by Carrington. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Pass to Burton. Carrington up top. Over Boss. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Now here's Boss. Court Queen. Guarded by Jones. Court Queen. That's good.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. And when you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here's Carrington. She's got 13. Bonner, no good.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Tough break to the knee, took the hit and drew the whistle.
But she was late to get there. The ref couldn't give her a free pass on that one.
Here's Voss. Sinks the three-pointer.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Mabry. 8 points for her. Here's Carrington. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
With that three, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Boss up top. Shoots. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. And here the Sun. 19-point game. Carrington up top. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
Pass to Boss. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, they ought to just keep pounding them down low. Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And here's Mabry. 10 points for her. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Jacks up a three. The Sparks grab the miss. Here's Boss. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Mabry with it. Pass to Carrington. Thomas a screen. Here's the three. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Mabry. The pick by Jones. And Marina Mabry hits from deep.
Some impressive creativity from Mabry, operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
No one covering.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 13. On a Bonner for three. That's good. It's her 7th made basket in 14 tries.
A high-volume scorer. Once Bonner gets on a roll, she's capable of scoring in bunches.
Here's Queen. 5 points in the game. Fires the three. The Sun pull it in. Now Bonner. This one for three. They get it again. Shot's good by Jones.
Scoops up the board. Jones knows exactly what to do. Put it back in.
And the Sparks with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Jackson outside.
Takes the three.
On grabs the miss.
Pass to Bonner. Yes, it's good.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
From deep. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Sparks on top, up by 16. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Brink.
And here's Court Queen. Now Mrs. Incredible. Puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
That gives her her second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now Holmes. To the paint. Here's Mabry. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot some free throws.
Well, normally, Mabry operates beyond the arc. Great to see her get in the paint, force the issue.
2 shots.
First one falls for her.
And Mabry isn't just a scorer. You can tell that she's also solid at rebounding and passing at her position.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Here's Mrs. Incredible.
For three. Rebounded by the Sun. Outside Mabry. Up top Thomas. Pass to Hahn. Five to shoot. The three. It's hauled in by Court Queen. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Holloway. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so she makes both from the line. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Thomas outside. Marina Mabry for three.
And rebounded by Brink.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Jackson.
This incredible, can't get it to go. Thomas outside.
Mabry up top, pass to Hahn.
Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Drops in the layup for two.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Mabry. Thomas a screen.
To the inside. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Fires for three. Miss Incredible can't get it to go.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. She might want to avoid that shot for a while.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Hamby. That one goes in.
Zero problems running rim to rim for Hamby. A gifted athlete, her long strides make up lots of ground quick.
Pass to Mabry. Takes the three. The Sparks grab the miss.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something's off with her mechanics, I think.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Drills the three-pointer.
They're giving her a little too much space out there. That's her third three-pointer since halftime.
Now here's Mabry.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. It's good from long range.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
Pass to Court Queen.
From the baseline, it's rebounded by Thomas. And Connecticut has possession. Now Burton puts up the three. And another three for Connecticut.
Just such an intelligent distributor. Thomas has an amazing feel for when she should distribute the rock.
Pass to Court Queen.
The three-pointer off the mark.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
Here's Mabry. Here's Nelson Adota. She's covered by Hamby. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Big blunder there. That's awesome.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Another good rebound. And we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Now here's Mabry.
And here's Burton. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Hahn. She's covered by Hamby. And that one's good. Hahn.
Outstanding work in the screen and roll. Alyssa Thomas, what a superb pass.
Now here's Boss. Jackson right side. Bell. Court Queen. She's covered by Thomas.
Count that one.
They're in good position here thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Burton.
Thomas outside. Mabry lets the three fly. That shot missing.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Mabry with it. Pass to Carrington. Now Thomas. Thomas a screen.
Pulls up from the top of the key.
Burton can't hit.
And here are the Sparks now.
This is incredible with it.
To the middle. Here's Court Queen. Banked in off the glass.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
And so here's Connecticut. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Carrington with the ball. Picked up by Jackson.
Pass to Mabry. There's the triple. The shot comes out.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Three-pointer. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Wow. Great performance from the arc here in this second half, right?
Now Burton. Pass to Carrington. Now Hahn.
Shot to stop the drought. The shot that time not on target.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Jackson outside.
Inside. Here's Hamby. Rebounded by the Sun.
And here's Carrington. Here's Mabry.
Launches it. Good on the triple.
You cannot give Mabry any breathing room from deep. She's an absolute sharpshooter.
And the Sparks call time here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
The Sun making a switch here.
Here's McDonald. Rink left side. McDonald.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. From deep. It's rebounded by Thomas.
Now here's Carrington.
Not a lot of room.
Really, she's had a nose for the ball. She's their top rebounder.
Well, she has been today, no question. Just unbelievable effort that she's showing on the glass.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Nice feed by McDonald, a new school, score first guard. She does have great passing skills, though.
Now Burton.
Bonner outside.
Pass to Carrington.
Thomas a screen. 5 on the clock. And it's Carrington missing.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Hamby, she's covered by Thomas. And here's Mrs. Incredible. And that comes off the assist by Yerika Hamby.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Now here's Thomas. Out to the left wing. The 19-foot shot doesn't go for her. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Hamby outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Thomas with the ball. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that's a wrap, everyone.